Hey, ladies and gents. Give me a second here. I'm just making sure that everything's kind of caught up. Let me do a hey into each of the chats and see if they're good. I'll do a mods to be able to see that those are. Right. There they are. There we are. It's out of the way. There we are. What's going on, Jam? Yeah, I kind of figured when I saw that. That you forgot that the UK just got a time change. I kind of figured. I was like, wait a second, it's only 9:27 at the time that you said that. I was like, okay. Or, yeah, I mean, UK, France, they're all in the same time zone. You shit other than the 100 Years of War. Ain't no better than what's going on over here. Oh, man. UK is 1 hour ahead. Really? No, they're... Yeah. Oh, because France goes further east than the United Kingdom does. That makes sense. So you were actually 2 hours. So right now it is... Yeah, that's not the right time right now. So the UK is... I'm doing pretty good. It's 5:10 in the morning. No. Yeah, it's 4:10 in the morning in London. It's 5:10 in the morning in Paris. So, which means that eastern parts of France are 7 hours ahead. Western parts of France are only 6 hours ahead of me. Because it is 10:05 p.m. here, Central Standard Time. So, who's up for a world clock? Who's up for a world clock type situation where we should like everyone be on the same time? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine if everyone were out at the same time? It would, the way that it would work is some people would actually be up at nighttime hours. So, like, normal work time for some people would be like it would be cursed, wouldn't it? Yeah. I just think what we need to do is get away from daylight savings overall. The reason why daylight savings time was created was to give farmers proper light for their for their activities and stuff like that. And honestly, when it comes down to it, now with a lot of the things being automated or with farm equipment now, it's not needed anymore, and it's going to be even less needed as we get into the future. So the only thing it does is make half the world go, what the hell are you guys doing? So it confuses the living hell out of everyone for like a day. Alrighty, let's make sure that we are good here. We should be. We are. Boom, boom, boom. We are good. We are good. All right, so I'm not gonna lie. I gotta remember what we were doing. What was it? 13 times 28? What? I'm very confused. I mean, I get what you're going at. but I don't think that adding an extra month, because I guess 28, because most months would be 29, or excuse me, 30 and 31. So yeah, you'd probably add an extra 28 days. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, I mean that would actually be kind of nice, especially for like payment schedules and stuff like that. Because you know how bad it is to be able to set up a recurring payment on something. Like, imagine setting up a recurrent payment on like a thing, or like say I order like cat litter because I get crystal cat litter for Sunny, and I set it up for every 2 months, which means it comes every 8 weeks, the way that they set it, instead of every 2 months, and then it comes earlier and earlier. And what ends up happening is sometimes it gets charged before I get like funds in and stuff like that because of that. So I usually have to set it for like 9 weeks or something like that. Jam, you've been watching too many damn movies, man. you, 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 you need to get off those American movies, man. Talk about cursed. All right, so we've got. Oh, I should have said we got some news. I think I said this before, but we're at 15,000 subs on YouTube. And actually been crawling ever since then. We're up to 15,324 on YouTube. Good news. Oh. Give me 1 second here. Whatever. Good there, we good there. Ooh, we just got. Hey, what's going on, Balgren? Alright. We should be good. I honestly do not remember where I am. We're gonna do something here really, really quick. I'm gonna look to see what we last did, because I don't remember. So what we would have been on is this right here. All right, we'll show you real quick. Can I capture this? Right. Bum, bum, bum. I mean, VLC video is exactly what I'm looking for, right? No, that is not what I'm looking for, like, at all. Add. Oh. Let's do it. Where's a window capture? I don't get why there's no window capture. That's, oh, there it is. Yeah, let's just do window capture 2. Oh. We will this. You should be able to show this, right? Oh, it doesn't show it. What the frick? Okay, well, I know how to get around that. I know how to get around that. That's messed up. Do we have a display capture? Let's just grab a display capture real quick. That will make it easier. Boosting, there we go. Now you guys can see it. Now you guys can see it. So, day 37. Really weird to listen to myself, by the way. Let's see where we were. Places up here to be able to do that in. And then we'll go ahead and also move the sledge into our box here. And, you know, screws and nuts and bolts and stuff like that can go in there. The rest of it's going to be in here. So, transfer all that. Really need to figure out where our, the things we want to get out of that checkpoint. All right, we should be below weight. We are below weight. All right, so we were prepping for the check. Good. We're going to get some sleep first. Pop down here. You know what? We deserve a good wash. Let's drink. Wait, what? Oh, there's still 3 minutes. I was like, wait a second. Why are we going to bed in here when I woke up in the truck? Right now. That threw me off big time. All right. Oh, that's right. I decided to go in the truck because of this guy. That's right. I forgot that. I have zero clue. Get back there. We won't hear the wristwatch now. Turn that off. Now let's get some sleep. We will see you guys again in the morning. You, your friends, your family, and your loved ones. Please stay safe out there. We will see you guys again for the next day here. As I said, we're kind of set up here. We just need to get our things all pushed over there. I probably should go back in and grab that sledgehammer before we head out, because I want to see if we can't get through that blockade tomorrow. Have a good night. That answers my question. That answers my question. All right, we know where we are now. That is awesome. That is awesome. Okay, we can go ahead and put that down. Display capture, and we can just go ahead and do this. That's, honestly, that's kind of nice, because that'll give me an idea as to where we are at here. All right, so we are going to be going towards the blockade. Interesting. Interesting choice by me. All right, so we're on day 38. I don't like the fact that we're seeing a ton of fog here, but at the same time, I'm really hoping that we're going to kind of open it up a little bit. We're going to get that sledgehammer. We're going to get stuff kind of set up. Maybe I'll bring in an extra, like, roll of stuff out of here and open up another area. And then we'll head out to be able to get out there. So, drink my coffee here real quick. Planning on doing a couple more than 3 episodes if I feel like it today. So, hopefully it might be a little bit longer. Let's get started on day 38 here, though. Day 38, and we have some plans today. Other than dealing with the fog, which isn't too shabby. Actually, what is in my backpack right now? My backpack is empty. Let's go ahead and bring some stuff back as well. What I want to do is go grab the sledgehammer, and then we are going to go ahead and head towards the blockade. Let's take all that into my backpack. I think we can actually just go in there. We're just opening up a lot of freaking room here. That way we can have some room for whatever we might be able to get there. The other thing that I was thinking of doing is, now that we have a sledgehammer, I could go back to that hunting store that was by our starting location, and I could get going from there. So, possibilities. We are very hungry. We are weak with hunger. Hungry. So, I realized I no longer need to walk around there. Put this stuff up. Grab the sledgehammer. That's right, I said I was coming over here and just dropping things off in here. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to put everything in there, but... we'll grab the sledge. We're going to need to, I think, drop this stuff on the ground. I think. Alright, now the welding torch can come in here. We can get our respirator mask back on. That's actually on our belt now. I completely forgot about that. That is on our person. Alright. Why are we still overweight? Oh, because we are so hungry. That would be why. That makes sense. We're hungry like crazy, so... that does make sense. Did I put any food in here? I did. I put some, we're getting down in weight, so why don't I go ahead and just eat some cereal. we'll take another thing of cereal with us. And some cow's milk. Not that I'm going to be eating milk and cereal, but it's, it'll just help us. So, what we need to do is work our way over to the checkpoint, and I don't know how that's going to go. Just FYI, I am not 100% sure how that is going to go. Should I grab... Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to grab spears. So before we head out, we're going to get him back. Fog is going away, which is great. That is actually really, really good. Let me check on the area here for spears. We have 3 more spears in here. I probably should have fire hardened these, but whatever. We'll take the long sticks, the saplings. How much does that give us? Because we can create some spears real quick. I think we might need a little bit more than that, just to be honest with you. Just in case. But worst comes to worst, we can always come back in here. Let's get our butts out of here. Let's get this open. Just realize this is going to be a pain in the butt to be able to drive through, isn't it? Oh, man. I need to get my welding and stuff like up so I can just destroy those. Or just grab that, that semi from down the road. Be able to get it out of there. We'll see. We'll see. Alrighty. I need to do a quick map check here real quick. We are all the way up here. We should just be able to drive straight down. I've been thinking about, should I go over here and see if we can't do something with that area, but I'm not 100% sure. I am not 100% sure, just plain because of the fact that I don't think there's really anything over there that's worthwhile other than maybe like the furniture and stuff like in that area, but yeah. We shall see. Because it would be nice being close to water, but at the same time, we also wouldn't have the protection around us and we wouldn't have the gas station. The only way that I would possibly look at that is if I could find a tanker truck. Where I could empty out my gas cans, or my gas, and then put it there. But for now, I think what we are going to do, we're going to head out this way. Remember, we do have this place kind of set up as like a backup location base for the time being. I probably should have brought a, what do you call it, or some welding torches in here. Yeah, I probably should have brought some welding torches in here. I completely forgot about that. For now, unless I've got some welding torches on me, let me check to be able to make sure that zombie is still far away. They are. Do I have any? I've only got 4 welding torches. Would I be able to do enough? I think we would be better off just driving around than try to take those out. Oh, there's the zombie. Yeah, we would be better off just driving around here than worrying about that, and then I could just sledge this all open if I need to. Alright, let's go take care of this zombie real quick. And then we will go in here and try to figure out what we can get out of here. That sledge will come in quite handy. Let's go ahead and do this, and then what I do is go switch back to the hammer. I don't need to be carrying a screwdriver on me. Alright, we got a couple of spears on us, so not a massive problem. We do have a welding torch as well, which I do not need on me. And I'm pretty sure that's putting me a little overweight. So, the welding torch in here is not putting me too much overweight. How about this? We'll eat half of this. I'm pretty sure what's putting me overweight is all the things that I've got on my backpack. So, but we shall see. And the sledge doesn't help. Yeah, we're still holding a little bit overweight here. Now I gotta remember, I did clear this area mostly out. There's probably a couple zombies here and there. Let's actually pull out the spear while we're at it. Oh, that one just walked away. Interesting. Now, remember, we haven't cleared most of this area yet. We haven't actually gotten through there. We have those other 998s down there that I'm still interested in some of those other vehicles, which would be kind of cool. And we also have a ton of generators. It's a bread knife. Bread knife. We haven't gone through here, though. There's what looks like to be a decent amount of zombies over here. Hopefully. Yeah, look at all of them. And then there's that huge blockade there. Which I don't know. What is keeping them from getting through here? What is keeping them from getting through here? I don't know. Right, they seem to be figuring out the way. Maybe? Are they having a problem with that crate? Very confusing. We have steel sheets in there. I don't have any guns, so this is kind of confusing. Yeah, that's a lot of zombies piled up there. I'm not gonna just destroy something unless... Mind you, if I did, would that make things safer? I just need to make sure that we don't have anything coming up from behind us. If I do that. If I want destruction on this... it would open it up to them. That should fix things. Let's not do that, please. Whip in both hands. Where's that sledge? Sledge back in my backpack. That opened it up for you guys, right? Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's what I was hoping, is we needed to give them a space to leak out that wasn't close to that point, so... I mean... we're going to take it because I need something to be able to shoot some of those other zombies on the other side with. Really hoping this doesn't bring any more in. We're going to have to run through here and then hope that... Oh. Alright, Summer's finally figuring it out. Apparently they're just ignoring that area. Maybe they're not. I was kind of trying to get him to be able to go through that area, but... I don't know. I don't know, I'm trying to play it safe because this is a really, really bad zone. Yeah, so some are kind of leaking through a little bit. There they go. They're coming through here now. Alright, anything else? Or you guys... My problem is, are they gonna... I think they're pushing each other through there. There's a lot of zombies there, which is what I'm trying to be careful with. Do I dare take... Because I have no aiming. Alright, well that's out of ammo. Wasn't going to be able to do much with that, so... I do want to get aiming built up, but that's going to take a long freaking time. Where is aiming even at? Oh, it's all the way at the top. That's so weird. All right. Yeah, it's going to be a slow process because we're going to have to do this the proper way, unfortunately. Unfortunately, which this is fine because we can go ahead and break down a couple spheres. We can put them back in there. We can get all this done. Oh, here they come. Play it safe. Oh, there's a lot more coming now. Nice. I don't know what caused him to come like this, but... maybe it was the shooting the weapon. His guns kind of drive him crazy. What? Oh, some busted through over here. Gotcha. Once again, playing it safe. If I can get some guns or some ammo, I will probably continue to shoot them, just plain because of the fact I need to get some of these out of the way. Oh god, whoa! That was close. I have no idea where he came from. I have no idea where he came from. But damn, that was close. Ooh. It was a reaction. So they are clearly coming from the northern side of things, or the western side of things, I guess you could say. The top side. I kind of want that rifle to come out here because maybe I could use it. Alright, we have the cloth gun case. It is an MSR with 308 and a box of 308 rounds. That would actually help us if we could, I mean, with the aiming and stuff like that, so. I gotta play really careful here. I have no idea where those zombies came from. I'm assuming from up in that direction. Oh, look at that. I mean, they're pushing out, so I mean, it's... Yeah, I know it's heavy. Oh. Okay, how many bullets can this thing hold? Oh, I didn't open the rounds, that's why. Alright, so it can hold like 5. 3 with a 2-time scope. It's really freaking loud, but it was a nice shot there. Oh, here they come. Yeah, we're calling in the freaking squad here, aren't we? I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of people that say that they don't like the new shooting system. If you are not I mean, yes, it makes shotguns worse, but I like it. If you were to go sniper viper, freaking I like it. I've got to be careful. I've only got like 20 bullets, but I'm pretty sure those are all gone now. Oh, there's 5 more. Used up trolling you. Did I break the other wooden spear? Apparently this is the only spear I had on me. Oh no, this is it. I'm just an idiot because I wasn't wearing it. Or I wasn't holding it. So yeah, I mean, the these guns could be fun. It's just going to take some time to be able to get used to them. And obviously it's going to be a lot of work on the aiming and reloading. I do realize that the shotguns probably, as I said, they're not going to carry you early game like they used to them, which I think is a little bit of a worry, but it's not bad. Actually put those back in there. Good, good, good. Okay, there are still coming from that area. A lot coming from that area. Okay. So whatever we're doing here, it is definitely pulling. I mean, look at all these. There's a lot in this zone, which makes sense. I mean, it's a military base, and I mean we've already been a little busy today. So could go around and check for weapons because I don't think I've really. Oh, actually, oh, that's a bread knife. I don't really think I've been through these, which means there's probably some 9mm sitting in there. There's probably some other things sitting in there that I really haven't touched. Which would be ideal-ish. I kind of wanna. I just don't really trust the zone, man. I really don't. Why don't we equip in both hands on this? I'm going to keep on walking around and making sure. Nope. I don't even think I have any more ammo. Oh. 2 more bullets. I think that's it. Yep. Alrighty. That's where I can go. Okay, we don't need it right now. Maybe. I think what I need right now is this. And then that rifle can go in here. I would prefer a pistol. Just because it would be easier to carry. I do like the rifle, I will say. It's got a nice feel to it. Which is more that I can say for the rifles in B41, so at least the vanilla rifles. Hey, over here. Thank you. Alright, what we are going to do... I'm going to pop a gander into these. I mean, there we go. Oh my god, I just saw what was in there. Holy... Me running. Also, a couple MREs, which is nice. I'm not going to use it right now. What's in there? An ammo box with shotgun shells. We might want to open this up a little bit, you know? Did I already drop an ammo box on the ground? Must have already checked in this one. I swear I didn't go through these. The funny thing is I could put that on my backpack. Overalls? What is... Just a regular welder's mask on the ground. Elbow pads. I don't like these. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't like these. These freak me out. encumbrance reduction, and it can hold some bullets. Reduces hand-fed firearm reload time. Can we? What does it replace? Nothing. It just gives me some room for some bullets. That's actually really nice. So I think what we're going to do... I think I need to find a holster, first of all. Find a holster on one of these bad boys here. That 9mm. I think we had a zombie down here. Oh, you had a ghillie suit, but no holster. Oh, there we... I just saw a holster. Alright. Let's get that out of here. Let's wear the holster. Let's put the 9mm in our holster. We're going to go ahead and get rid of some of this stuff, because we really don't need it right now. And I don't think I need the sledgehammer right now until we get all this out of the way. Let me pause up here real quick. Yeah, the quick access bar is pretty crazy, isn't it? Quick access bar is kind of nuts. It really is. Because we had a bot come in. Real quick, yeah, I mean, this is kind of the plan. I do want to work on the aiming and stuff like that, and the reloading I think would be a little bit quicker. But I do want to work on the aiming. And, with this bullets bandolier, I'm pretty sure I can hold a little bit of 9mm in there, just to be able to keep things a little bit separate, and it's got 85 encumbrance reduction for that 1 kilo worth of bullets, so I think it should be fine. I'll just remind people, if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, I am streaming for the 1000 Days in Zomboid attempt here series. And I do pause up to be able to answer chats or deal with things in chat, just because it's easier to be able to remove these ports from editing process later on. If you, these parts will still be on the unedited channel, but on the main channel, they'll be edited out. Once I get up to 100 episodes, or 100 days, I will also start working on a day 1 through 100. I figured out what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a day 1 through 100. And then I'm probably going to do a day 1 through 500 eventually. And what I'm going to do is I'll work on 100 at a time and then kind of put them together, and then up to that 500, and then eventually I'll do a day 1 through 1000. We'll get there. It's just going to require a lot of editing. Lots and lots of editing, which is why I have to do them bits and pieces at a time as I'm doing the series. So, all right, let's get back to it. All right, so if I want to, we didn't want that in there, but we have those 9mm rounds, which I can open that up. I'm curious. Oh, I can fit all 50 rounds in there. That's actually kind of insane. How much more room do I have in there? It fits the entire box. Okay. That is actually huge. I actually really, really like that. Wow. One thing that I did not add onto this one is I used to do, because we used to have Arsenals and Britas mods, and because those are not ready for B42, at least at this moment, we are just working with these, which means no silencers, which I think kind of sucks. Because silencers were amazing for what they needed to do. I can't see him. Just making sure. Nothing up there. I think there's a couple that are kind of wedged in there. All this shooting, we only got 13 aiming. Yeah, aiming book might be needed. Also, what I'm going to do is we are going to go through these here real quick. I want to check for 9mm. We're going to need it. I don't think I ever checked this one because it went off on the alarm. I really need to be careful. You never know what's in these. Ammo box, okay. Ton of 5.56, which would be, I mean, it'll be huge for M16s, but I also got some 308. Can I put a 2-time scope on my pistol? It can be put on the JS2. That's crazy. That is crazy. You can put a 2-time scope on a shotgun, but you can't put a 2-time scope on a pistol. Interesting. I remember seeing a lot of this stuff in here. Yeah, there was no... Yeah, those are all... So we need, like, these ending areas. Bench. Curious, did I ever check the... Probably a gun rack. Oh! Only because I'm curious as all hell. This JS2000 now has ammo straps, a choke tube, and a 2-time scope on it. Which is crazy. Very, very curious about this. We have a box of shotgun shells here, which I'm going to open up. I wish they still showed how much was in each of those. Yeah, this is their M9 pistol. Their half-mask respirator, not much else. So the other thing that we could do is... correctly, I got in here. We have another box of shotgun shells. 308 rounds, some 9mm we can toss in there. Another nightstick. I'm just taking these with me because just in case. Okay, wasn't much else in there. Gotcha. By 6, 308. Take those. We don't need those. Don't need their bullet anywhere. I kinda want to I don't know why it's not allowing me to do that. Can I just take out one of the windows? Yeah, I can uninstall the window. So I wouldn't mind grabbing another one of these. Would not mind grabbing another one of these at all. Alright, what do we got in here? We got another JS-2000. Shotgun shells. And not much else in there. Was there any gas in this? I don't have a... I can hotwire you now. Oh, didn't want to do that. Wanted to hotwire. So, what I can do specifically is get a lot of freaking, there we go. A little bit of gas in here. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If I had to take a choice, I would love the black one. But depends on the conditioning. Honestly, really good condition. And it has the room for me to be able to do like this and that and that and that. To be able to grab like all this stuff out of there. It should put me underweight. At least hopefully it will. So I think what we'll do is maybe what we'll do is kind of try to get some of these together. And this has more gas. Yeah. I'll have to fix that back window, but I'm pretty sure I could just take one of the windows off the other one. And what I might do is use this as a battering ram. Alright. So we do know that there are sleepy areas over here, so I'm not too worried about that. I could also just sleep in here and really not have an issue. And what I could do is, I'm wondering if... I was hoping that it would let me toss the sledgehammer back there, but it is not. There's not enough weight. Interesting. The other thing I could do is toss these back in there. We can open the shotgun shell boxes. And we can toss those back there. We are still really overweight. Oh, we got the nightsticks, which we can put back here. Yeah, we are really overweight. Because we're carrying a lot on us. I think what I can do for the time being is we can toss the sledge. I can put some MREs and the cow's milk in there. We can eat the cereal. Still really freaking overweight. But I know that the reason why is because we're carrying this shotgun. But I just put the shotgun in my back. Yeah, we're down to basically nothing at that point. If we put this in both hands, we're under. Alright, so if that's the case, if I wanted to play it safe and kind of be nice here, if you will, what I could do... We're going to test this out real quick. I was trying to do the... I'm going to park next to one of them. And then try to be able to get the next to him, but I don't know how that's going to work. Oh, Here we go. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's going to force me out that way, which is fine. What I want to do is kind of check over here real quick. We want to make sure that there's nothing coming towards us. We got a lot of zombies out of the way today, so busy day. I'm not gonna lie. I want to piss them off. They're all sitting there. I want to see if freaking it still hits multi-shot or if you need to have multi-on. It does. It's only just like 2 though. Damn. Okay, the shotgun isn't what it used to be. Like, it's not gonna give you, like, a gazillion freaking... It's not gonna be able to kill a gazillion zombies, but it does have a little bit of multi-hit capability in a non-multi-hit game. If you don't have it set up, because I don't have multi-hit on, so... I'm curious about all that up there, but... It's got a good freaking, feel to it, too. Just curious what we have over here. Did I already clear out this area? Did we just get all the zombies coming out this way? That's kind of crazy if we did. Okay, I didn't expect this. I kinda like the lighting over here. I like the fact that there's fencing all around it. It's not going to be fencing that they're going to tear down. A little bit of food. I like the fact that there's these crates here. Huh. I'm not gonna lie. In another world, especially if I could get some other things set up, I might actually take over a place like this instead. I think it would actually be kind of cool. Alright. Don't like the fact that they're cloth doors, but... not bad. Kinda cool. The other thing that's kind of nice about it is if you see all of this... yeah, I can... so, the reason I really kind of like this is because... one, we can see past the barricade. Two... the only way you can get in here is through this door here. I just realized that is a big freaking barrack, or a big freaking container. All right. Empty beer bottles. Oh, it's 2 containers put together. It just didn't look like it. Gotcha. But you are safe to the water. You have lighting here. You have multiple different containers there. You have essentially a garage right here that you could carry up and then put that in there. Honestly, I really like it. I really, really like it. And the reason why I probably like it the most is all the lighting. I'm not gonna lie, there is part of me that just wants to be able to take it. We might need to play some zombies here. Yeah, I like that. All those lights that are going on, all those lights over there. If you set up some gens, you would have a really, really close area there. The only thing that would feel kind of off about it is I'm pretty sure that... I mean, I would have to put a door on one of those buildings, but I'm pretty sure it would be fine. Pretty sure it would be fine. Why don't we put this in both hands? Put the JS 2000 back in our backpack. Which is underweight. Well, we are officially playing with guns, ladies and gents. Which was not on my bingo card. I think we are going to get our butts back in here, though. We're going to get in the back. We're going to get some sleep. It has been an interesting day so far. Still think this is the safest spot for us, which is the reason why we're doing it. We have the JS 2000. We have 56 shotgun shells. I think we're going to continue to try to push in there. I had the sledgehammer in that other area. I think what I need to do is really maybe open it up, maybe on a side. I kind of want to keep that area that is where just like the little tiny entrance there. I want to keep that where it is, because I kind of like the community possibility there. And if I ever feel like I've got a tanker truck or something like that, maybe I move the base from where we're currently at, because then I can just grab the gas, and the one appeal of that area is the gas, because this would give me a safe place to fish. So, might be interesting. Might be interesting. All right. With that, let's get some sleep. You, your friends, your family, your loved ones, please stay safe out there. We will see you guys again for day number 39. Have a good night. All right. That is the end of the day 38 recording. Why is it getting foggy again? Oh, that's evil. That's evil. I have no idea why it's getting foggy again. Evil, evil bitch. All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like, I've always been kind of about the possibilities of a gun or guns in a playthrough. That kind of opened my eyes a little bit. I still think they're incredibly dangerous. I think one of the reasons why they're not so bad right now is because of the fact that it's isolated, it's, you know, kept behind. But if I'm using shotguns in, like, crowded areas and stuff like that, they're all going to swarm me. So, I don't know. I kind of want like, I kind of want to see if there's an aiming book around here somewhere. And that's the thing is I'm kind of going, okay, is there an aiming book around here somewhere? Because if there is, that's pretty big. literally just going to call this checkpoint gunning. That is pretty soon. All right, cool. All right, so we've got to really kind of check on this because I do not know how this is going to be pretty soon. I have a cup of coffee in me, so I'm feeling really good. The fog went away relatively quickly. One of the reasons why I like getting up at like 10 a.m. is because the fog, if it's going to go away, is gone like within an in-game hour. So... while we're at it, we do have books in here. Do I have an aiming book? I do not. We have fishing? Oh, it's fishing too. We have a long blade book. I haven't found a long blade yet, though. Alright, just finished my coffee, so that's going to be interesting. As I said, like, I kind of want to see if I can get, like, 4 episodes done today. I want to see if I can go more like 4 or 5 hours of stream. Because I'm thinking maybe it would be better to be able to do, like, 4 and 5 hour streams and only do 2 days, as compared to trying to do 3 days and only 3 hours and then failing. So it's like... we have the melee weapon schematics. Those are just weapon schematics. They're not going to help us right now. Yeah, I don't know. Magazine American Blade. Ooh. Forge Meat Cleaver Blade. Forge Hunting Knife Blade. Forge Machete Blade. Forge Hatchet Blade. Forge Wood Axe Head. Axe Head. Small Knife. Large Knife Blade. And Forge Fleshing Tools. Interesting. Yeah, so, I mean, what we could do is we could go throughout this area and look for an art, or look for a ammo book. Or a aiming book. We haven't found one yet. Hi, Sonny. Hi, kitty, kitty. Hi, kitty, kitty. Okay, pull up the stroller so you can lay down next to him. Good. Up down. Now you can lay next. You can go down there and lay next to Dad. Really? You're gonna give me that look? 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 Give me butt pats. All right. Yeah, I think what we're gonna do is maybe kind of pull back on the aiming right now, just because I would like to be able to find one of those. But I think what our big goal is going to be is trying to open that area up to the south there. I like that zone. As I said, if there was a possibility for gas there, which, I mean, I have the W900 mod, there are tankers that we can pull behind it. There's a possibility. So let's get started back on this. We're going to get into day 39, though. We will see you on the other side. Once again, I will pause up, be able to answer chats and stuff like that. Let's get started on day number 39. Day 39, and of course, the fog is back. Of course, why not? My question is, can I find a way... maybe I get books in other areas. Doesn't look like it. I was going to say, can I find a way to be able to maybe get an aiming book or something like that? It would be kind of nice. The other thing we should really check on, we still got 4 wooden spears. We're good. We're good. Let's get out of the RV. Oh, this is really foggy. Okay, that's really foggy. Why don't we go ahead and get our butts back inside? And, we'll read something until that fog goes away. That was nasty. That was nasty. Do we just go down the list? I mean, what I could probably do is we'll read the armor schematics and stuff like that. We'll just read all the magazines. Be a quick day. Or at least for now, until the fog goes away. Or at least lessens a little bit. That's fog that's get you killed fog. So we're gonna stick away from that. Alright, we have cookware schematics. Wait. That was weird. And that fog is hanging around, isn't it? Yeah, so we'll just read the magazines and the schematics real quick. Really hope this fog goes. I don't want to know what that noise was. I have no idea what that noise was, and I don't want to know what that noise was. But this will give us an idea as to what we already have from magazines in the first place, so... Alright. Looks like the fog has gone away. Put those away. Let's fill up our canteens. Maybe look at something to eat here real quick. Are we still trying to gain weight? We're kind of balanced right now. I think what I'll do is I'll eat the chips here real quick. And we should be good for now. Let's get out of the RV. Yeah, there we go. It's more dealable now. It's not perfect. So what I want to do is clear this. We have killed a lot of zombies in the area, so it shouldn't be a problem, but we'll see. We'll see what's down here. Thought I was hearing something. Don't know why we're overweight all of a sudden. Oh, for some reason we have the meat cleaver. No idea. Don't like walking in here. Oh, there we go. It blocked it. Okay. Oh, look at all that in there. So we should be able to walk all the way around here. It doesn't look like we've got anything in here, which is nice. I do like the fact that these fences seem to be whole here, and I'm pretty sure these are the fences that hordes cannot bust down. Not seeing a lot of zombies in this side. Lots of bunks, though. Mice. Okay, there is an opening here. There is an opening here. And there's an opening up there. I've got to be careful here. this might give us a nice clearance area. Once again, I really freaking like the zone. I still can't get in this way, but oh, you know what's going to happen? I just realized, are they all going to jump this way now? Yeah, I don't see any of them over there. I think they're figuring out what way to be able to get around. Maybe. There's a lot of stuff in there. Okay, what do we got in here? Label can of food. Is this all, foodstuffs? It is. It's all food. That's actually kind of crazy. It is all food. Okay. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of these windows. Or these door coverings. But what I'll do is I'll just do a quick walkthrough here. Oh, there's an armory here. There's an armory there. Could I somehow... Maybe I tried to... I mean, did I even check that zombie for keys? I didn't even think about that one. If there's an armory in that one, there's an armory... Maybe there's an armory in this one as well, so... No keys. Maybe there's an armory on this side of things as well. There is. Oh my god. All three of these could have armories. Okay. Right, so once again, you got to come through this way. What I'm going to do... Oh, I saw a zombie there. Yeah, I saw you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come through over here. And we're going to work... Ah, look at them. Look at them. I knew it. I knew the ones that were... We're trying to pattern over here. Alright, if we can clear all these ones out of here, because there should be some zombies in here. Who are they? I don't like the idea of possibly getting stuck over here. I don't like that either. I thought there was a ton of zombies over here. Didn't I hear them over here before? Also, that allows us to the other area. All planks and stuff. Alright, so I mean, we are... I know I heard a zombie, and that's what has me worried. Don't like the fact that everything is all planks on the outside. Oh, look at that. Saplings and freaking logs, and yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. So we already know that area is clear. Where is the zombie that I was hearing over here? Unless it was somehow, like, in this pile here, and I just can't tell. I can't really tell if there's a zombie there, and I don't want to... risk it, you know? Like, house belt and suspenders, digital watches, lots of ID cards. Damn. A military bag tier 3. Not much else. I do see some... Oh, you know what I'm an idiot. Hold on a second. Keys. Key ring or keys. You're kidding me. This whole pile and there's not a single key on them? That is wild. Oh, there you are. Walked your way around. You don't have any keys on you either. It's the official quarantine area. We look at this one, be able to see if he had keys on him. He did not either. We'll try to see if maybe some of these containers have them in there. Let's check this zombie real quick here. No keys there. Alright, let's do a check on the windows on this one. Because I don't trust trying to walk through those freaking... through those little cloth doors. That's why I don't trust walking through those cloth doors. Damn, that actually scared me. That's why you're there. Okay. Wait a second. Can you come here? Can you come here? Actually... I should be able to. That's how you take care of them. The good news is, as I said, this is really freaking open. Bad news is I don't know how far down that goes. And what we just called out. Which might have been a little bit to be able to chew off there. Alright, let's get into these areas and check them out because I need weapons. Like crazy. Nothing there. A lot of half-mask respirator. Respirator filters. High visibility vest. I was kind of hoping for a key in one of these. But, I don't know. Yeah, because we are not going to be able to just open this thing up, are we? I don't even think we can bust this thing down. I'm an idiot. Did I just say I don't think we can bust this thing down? We're going to save ourselves some time by going through this way because I have a freaking sledgehammer over in that vehicle. I don't know if I can bust this. I'm an idiot. I'm a poo-head. Just realizing I don't know if we can even do... Oh, we can. We can just do that. That makes it easier. We didn't walk through there. Also, we never checked on these, did we? Really? And there just happens to be a generator in there. Interesting. Don't know which one it is, though. Not a damn thing in there. Some zip ties. Interesting. Also should be checking every one of these zombies for keys. I didn't even think about that either. I should be checking all of them for keys just for an army key, maybe? But it does not look like it. Yeah, I think instead of trying to go through all these... Look at this pile of these. Kitchen knife. No keys. I don't know what's going on with this. Let's get into that freaking, I'll just pull this up. I was going to use this as a sleeping zone, but we don't need to. Oh, I left it on. Oops. What I could do. Nah, we're not gonna do that. We'll just leave this here. I just need the sledge on me though. For now, let's go ahead and grab these extra spears and toss them back here. Just because we need the extra room. Go ahead and toss the Warren ball bean hammer back there. I need that sledge. I need that sledge. As I said, I could probably just opened up an area here, but whatever. Oh, we can't get back in that way. Interesting. We can just do that, though. Let's go down here and try to open her up with the sledge. Destroy. Wait, what? Okay, since I can't destroy the door with a sledgehammer, how does that make any sense? Just bust through the wall, I guess. Back in our backpack and let's see what we got in here. Ooh. Okay, we got ammunition box. We got some shotty shells. Got an MRE. Got a gun case. We got a bulky ammo container. 4 more boxes of shotgun shells. We are not going to be needing for shotgun shells, are we? Definitely not going to be needing for shotgun shells. What's in this ammo box? 9mm rounds. Nice. Nice. 2 MREs. Some more. There. Antidepressants and painkillers. That is freaking amazing. We're going to take the painkillers in there. We'll put the antidepressants on us. The other thing we really, really need that we have not... By the way, what a great spot to be able to find how to use generators if I had been through here. That's crazy. A box of MRE rations. Damn. Let's look at the small protective case here real quick. There's 2 more boxes of 9mm. Nice. A box of MRE rations is crazy, though. That's a lot of meals, man. That is a lot of meals. A lot of good stuff. Also a lot of food in there. I think I can Wait, what? Oh. Why don't we do this? Now I can just come through here. Really don't like the fact that we can trip up on that, so I think what I'm going to do is we're going to push this here, and then what I'm going to do is we're going to try to open this area up a little bit, because I do not like the possibility of destroying my ankle here. There we go. Now we should just be able to cozily walk through here. Nice. Nice. I mean, anything else can as well, but that's fine. Alright, let's look in the back here. We will drop our 7 more boxes of shotgun shells, 6 more boxes of 9mm rounds. Box of MRE rations. While we're at it, I think we will tear one of these MREs open and have it. Got a couple in there as well. Yeah, we'll prepare ourselves a ration and have it. A little bit of cookie next be there. Nice. We'll enjoy ourselves an MRE. Yeah, it stinks right now, but that's fine. As I said, like, this is kind of cool for a little zone, and if I had the ability to be able to pop gas over here, I would 100% do it. We'll also put that back there. What do we still have on us that's overweighing us like this? Oh, we do have the, what do you call it on us? So that probably doesn't help. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back here. I'm going to put the shotgun shells up there. Oh, we can't fit them up there. Okay, we'll put those in there. The reason why we're still overweight is because I'm carrying the damn sledgehammer. That's why we're overweight. Now we're way underweight. There we are. Alright, we're good. We're a little uncomfortable, but that's because we're bloody and we've been wearing a lot of other stuffs. Let's go ahead and take a look through these other 2 long tents, though. Pretty sure we're good. I just need to either bust through this side, or I kind of want to go check to the east real quick. Really don't like that. Oh, it's latrine. I didn't check these rooms, did I? I didn't check the windows on these. That has me at worry. Oh, these ones are open. Like these ones a lot better. They don't have the curtain things on them. Not any weapons, though. I'm not even seeing MREs in these. It's just the dust masks, or the dust masks and stuff. Which I'm not 100% fan, I'm not gonna lie. The fact that they took away, like, weapons and stuff like that, and it's only armor, kind of doesn't make sense. Unless what they're doing is, okay, you keep your... but we store the weapons down here, type thing, which is a possibility. Well, schneid. I just... You know what? Instead of having to go through the army thingy, majiggy, let's do this. Select the backpack. And pop that backpack open and see what we can find in here. Oh, we got another M16. We got more MREs. 9mm, 5.56. I'll pick up one more M16 and another M9. I probably should pick up some more shotguns while I'm at it. Just because I have a feeling we're going to be using a decent amount of those. I have a little bit of spread shot on, which I do like. They're not as overpowered as they were in B41, but that's perfectly fine with me. Power bar, calculator. Right, we have painkillers, we have sleeping pills, we have Beatties. We ran out of Beatties, so that's actually really nice. Their MRE ration, and that is that. Interesting. So it looks like the other rooms are essentially duds, which is a bummer. But the armories at the end are turning out pretty well here. They're all dudding us. Just armors. Some other half-mask respirators in there eventually, or once in a while, which those can be useful, especially if you can find like the filters and stuff like that. That's right, that zombie was in there. Completely forgot about that. Got spear back in both hands. Let's get that sledgehammer back on our butts. Alright. Let's get in here and see what we got. M16 mags. I never checked to be able to see if this other one had a magazine. It doesn't get any magazine, so we don't. It doesn't have to be able to have them though, right? Right. Another MRE ration. We still haven't found a double holster, which I think is... Oh... green military flashlight. That is the one that's going to go on the Alice pack. We also have these flashlight angle heads that can be useful for that, so we'll check them out, but I don't know. We'll take the duct tape, we'll take the extra battery. Never mind, that battery is dead. I'm into armor again. Baklava would... You know what? The baklava will be good for... No, maybe not. I was going to say it'll be good for winter, but it looks like it replaces things, so... That one was actually kind of disappointing. We are not overweight, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the look-see over here real quick while we're at it. I haven't gone down this way to be able to see what's down here. I realize it's past where the quarantine area is. Oops. I don't know how far it goes down. Or what it goes down to. Alright, so we got another area here. It just keeps on going. How far does this go? And is this like an alternate way out of Raven Creek? Or we could just drive it down, because it looks like there's a very drivable area here. Now, if only one of these zones was certified zombie-free, we could have a great foraging and other area. You know, we're gonna go ahead and do this. I probably shouldn't, because you never want to know when a zombie's gonna pop up, but why did you? Why? Why would you do that? Alright, don't take the auto walk around those. Dear Lord, that was awful. Oh? Whoa. Once again, don't take the auto walk around these. Okay, so it looks like if we get outside this wall, we could essentially drive all the way down here. This path that's here. I have zero idea how far this is going, though. We are seeing... Am I seeing a river? Huh. I've never been down here. Even back when I did the original Raven Creek run, I never did this. How far does this go? Okay, I'm legitimately baffled. Because this might actually get out of Raven Creek. Because that's, I think this is like the, we're getting towards the edge of Raven Creek. Eventually. Keep that because I just don't trust. Also, really, really interesting that I'm not seeing zombies here. Wait, what? Oh, this one's blocking it. Oh. Oh. There we go. I get it. All right, there we are. Yeah, we are south of where, or excuse me, east of where we were. Does this entire thing go around the entirety of Raven Creek? I realize this is not the most riveting content, but... All right, there's a lake. Crazy thing is we're just not seeing zombies here either. Watch, I'm gonna like run into a freaking massive herd of them eventually. And I put away my shotgun. Go figure. I'm just curious if this somehow comes out. Oh my god, you know where this probably comes out? Does this come out where the freaking... entrance is? Like that camp at the entrance down the tunnel? We're getting really late, and this is not smart. let's go ahead, because I don't think we're going to get zombies on us. There's a little zone in here. I don't think we're going to get tired enough to be able to do this. We'll prepare a ration, though. The other thing I should probably be careful for is how much I'm going to have to go for water here. And I'm pretty sure we're going to be out of water pretty soon if I do this. So... toss that in there. What I'm going to do is we're going to take a look at the map here real quick. We're going to see where we are. Yeah, because that's where the warehouses were there. We travel a lot. But I want to keep on going. I don't know if I want to keep on going with the walk to option right now, just because I have a feeling we're going to be walking into something very soon here. But at the same time, I don't know if I want to keep on going right now. Obviously, we're not going to get all the way back tonight. So we might just have to sleep on the ground in one of these places. If we don't run into zombies. This one seems like it's pretty far. I guess let's do the walk to option. Yeah, this one seems pretty far. The next area here. There we are. We are past... we're just east of the warehouses now. We found the sledgehammer. And I thought I saw roads going east from there. Yeah, we didn't have to go as far for this one. Oh, I thought I saw a road open, a wall open. I was like, oh my god, that's not good. Yeah, we're taking away the walk to option right now. I'm not trusting it. Especially since we seem to be... yeah, we're east of there. Or, yeah, we're north of the, where the warehouses are. So this might be as north as we've gone into Raven Creek so far. By just walking the perimeter wall. We will stop. Excuse me, sorry about that. Oh, man. My throat was kind of dry there. I'm slightly regretting this one. Not gonna lie. I am slightly regretting this choice. Because the walk back is going to take a freaking day. I am slightly regretting it. Alright, let's get back to this. Let's go, because I might... we'll do this, but I might need to do a sleep at one of these. If I get tired enough. That's the other thing that I need to do, that I need to pay attention to, is I need to get tired enough for it to get to that point, but I'm not that tired, so... we are just a little uncomfortable and very... oh, there's the very tired. Never mind. Maybe we can sleep. We sleep on ground? Sit on ground. Can we sleep on the ground? I would rather do it in one of these. Sit on ground. Yeah, no, it is definitely not allowing us to sleep on the ground, which is not a good thing. Oh, we're very tired. I have a feeling to be able to sleep on the ground, you have to get up to ridiculously tired. That might be it. I want to take this risk, though. To be able to keep on going here, because we have We are officially further north than we've ever been. So... as I said, I'm just worried that I'm going to come up on a freaking area that's going to be... Oh. Alright, we are going to need to go back down to the other area. We're going to need to go back down to the other area because there are zombies there. Which means I cannot sleep near them, so I won't be able to go to sleep near them. We're just very tired right now. I'm kind of hoping that we get to more than that. I really wish that the ladders mod was working for me. Because if the ladders mod was working for me, I would have just done this. Alright, we might need to just speed it. Oh, you know what I could do? Did I ever grab them? I did. Let's take some sleeping pills. Really wish I would have kept a crate on me or something like that just for some help here. Right, we are ridiculously tired now, which we could sleep on the ground. I'm not looking forward to this. I am not looking forward to this. I am not looking forward to this. Alright, you, your friends, your family, and loved ones, please stay safe out there. Hopefully we don't die during the middle of the night. We will see you guys on the other side. I'm regretting this choice. Alright, that is the end of day 39. That's what I was worried about. Oh, that's what I was worried about. Oh, no. What are these MRIs? They don't give us water. That's what I was worried about. Oh, what do I do? I don't know if we're going to be able to get back from... That might actually be... Is that going to be the death of me? Because I got to the point where I don't have water? We haven't gotten to thirsty yet. We need to go back. Like, I don't have a choice. We need to go back. This was risky. What I could do is, what I know now is I can, what I could do now is I know that I can essentially sledge out that side and I can drive around because this entire area has had a path for driving all the way around it. So it's not going to be a problem there. This was not a good choice. Long walk is what we're going to call this one. All right, so I think what we need to do is it just going to be a run back and try to do that? Because here's the thing is, as I said, we can sledge open that other area and I can drive around if I want to. Seems like there's paths are all there. We could take that 998 all the way around here. I don't think it would be a massive problem, but as I said, I do have a worry just plain because of the fact that there are possibilities of this backfiring on me. But as I said, if I keep on walking to the north, I'm really going to be in a world of trouble because the fact that it's probably going to lead me to possibly dying of thirst. And that is the crappiest way to go ever. So let's not take that risk, I think, and just get our butts back. It's checking to see that everything is doing good here. Hope you guys are all well. I'm kind of looking around going, okay, well, we'll be able to pass a couple more days here. So we'll at least be able to put in 4. All right, let's get our butts going here for day 40. Day 40 is going to be a lot of travel. On foot, unfortunately. All right, let's get back to it. Those are the words I didn't want to see. It is day 40. And the fact that I saw that we could be hungry, or excuse me, thirsty, is a surefire sign that we need to get our butts back to where we were. The plus side is we did learn that if we get outside of that road, we can drive this all the way around. As you can see, the path is open here. For now, we should be able to do that, which means this could be an additional way out of Raven Creek instead of going through that the tunnel and the nastiness that's in the north. There's a possibility of that, which means we could get to other zones. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. We're already getting to the thirsty point. Slightly thirsty right now. This might have been too long, man. This might have been too damn long, man. That's a good idea to build a forge as you go back, but I don't think we're going to get anything in here. I think it would all be out there. I don't think it would be in this pattern area. But we'll try. The other thing we can do is... no search focus. Let's try to forage as we go back, and maybe we can get some water. We're only oh, wait a second. What was that? Yeah, see, it's outside the gate. I don't think we're going to be able to find anything in here, but I'm also just going to walk it. We are not running. If anything, we do the walk to function. I don't think we can do the walk to function. Oh, we can do the walk to function and forge. Interesting. I didn't expect that to work. Interesting. There's limestone in here. Centipede in here. So maybe we can find something, like, we find a random water bottle. We're still only slightly thirsty. Here's the thing. Oh, God, that just... now we're thirsty. Oh, that's not good. That is so not freaking good, man. You know, I just realized. One... we're going to prepare a ration, hope that it has some thirst to it. It does give me... oh, my God, yes. It does satiate thirst. Okay, there is some satiation to thirst on the freaking ration. Okay, and that put me back to slightly thirsty. We have 3 more MREs. So we're going to disable our search mode here. And I'm just really going to hope that this gets us to where we need to get to. Oh, this is so freaking iffy. Back to thirsty, but I think a lot of that is because we're wearing the armor, right? So if let's go hoodie, leather jacket, screw it, my pants. Open another MRE. Eat it. While I'm continuing to walk. We're already drowsy, which is crazy. Probably because we didn't sleep very well last night. Alright, we're back to slightly thirsty. We've only got 2 more MREs left. We are almost to the corner here, though. Maybe without our clothes on, we won't dehydrate as quickly because we're no longer hot. That's part of what I'm hoping here. Oh, almost to the corner, but we've got so much more to be able to go back to the west. Alright, it does feel like I'm getting less dehydrated because of the fact that I am not wearing clothes, so... Alright, we're still only slightly thirsty. That's good. And we've reached the corner, so... But as I said, like, you can see all the way around. We should be able to drive all the way around. So at least we got that. Alright, we just got back to regular thirsty. Let's get past this area here. Then we will open our second to last MRE. I also don't need this thing of limestone. I think we're good. The last second thingy with the MREs might have saved us. Back to slightly thirsty. The wrong window here. Alright, we're gonna get back to the walk twos here. As I said, derobing or disrobing and freaking and these MREs probably saved my life. If I wouldn't have had these MREs on me, I would have been absolutely screwed. I don't even think we have anything else. We don't. We have nothing else. That final MRE is going to be it. Oh, we finally got some zombies wrecking around the area, right? We're still only slightly, which is good. We're still a ways away, which is bad. And I can't just get back to where I'm at. I need to get back to my truck, because I don't even think there's a freaking sink in one of those, those other areas. I don't remember there being a... Well, I mean, there's a medical area, but I'm not 100% sure. Still slightly? Still slightly. Okay. Seeing zombies all around now, which is interesting, because we did on the way down here. Okay, we're back to... thirsty. Just thirsty. Alright. We're going to open up our last MRE. Pair it real quick. And we'll eat it as we're walking. I think we might make it. As I said, we were going through the MRE dehydration there really quickly. I think taking our clothes off made a big difference because we were no longer overheated. And the overheating just dehydrates you so quickly. Alright, so... there we are. Okay. As I said, I don't remember there being anything... Oh, you know what? We should be good, because, what do you call it? Remember, there's that tent. I'm not putting my clothes back on until... I should probably put my clothes back on. Just in case. Oop. Apparently didn't put my pants back on. Yeah, it feels like melting, but pretty sure we got water in here. I mean, we might not have water in here. Oh, cola. There we are. Wait. Cola doesn't hydrate you? Alright. Give me that. And all the empty plastic bottles in here. Apparently cola doesn't hydrate you, which is crazy. We're gonna open this. And the canned food, or especially the canned pineapple, should have a lot of hydration to it. Are you shitting me? Okay, we still gotta run. We still gotta run. Because apparently, none of this stuff rehydrates you. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. We're still only slightly thirsty. I don't remember if there was anything in here. You know what? We're not going to take that risk, man. We're not going to take the risk. we do have a box of MREs in here, just in case. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay. That put me on edge. That put me on edge. I'll just put these in here. We don't need those. I can't remember if I grabbed weapons and stuff like that, but I don't think I did. Put those in there. Put that in there. Put that in there. Put that in there. While we're at it, we'll put these in there. Just keep the sledgehammer on us. I know I'm tired. Part of me wants to sledge this open. Just to open an area to be able to go through, but we have this in here as well, so... Eventually I will want to sledge my way out. Man, that... Wow. That was worrisome. That was freaking worrisome, man. Alright, so we know this is clear. I could do all this, but that's actually kind of a nightmare, so... Whatever. Why don't we do this? Destroy him. Oh, we can't destroy those. Never mind. Let's just get destroy happy over here, I guess. Did I see this correctly? Destroying gives you planks from things now? Interesting. Blow up on me. I don't know if you can. Not. Alright, now we can drive through to here. Yeah, I know, it hurts like hell. Through here though, and I don't know what I would be able to do to be able to get through those logs. You know, those logs is probably going to be a problem, right? Oop. Okay. We need to figure out how to get through there, but at the same time, I also need to figure out how to not get through there. So... Yeah, like this is this little pocket in there, but it looks like we would have to go through the logs somehow, and I don't know how we're going to do that from there. So, but we have to do it through here. I do want to open it up, but I also don't want to risk myself either. We can see through here pretty easily. I'm not seeing anything around here, but at the same time, I don't know. So what we're going to do is we're going to destroy this, and it's probably going to be the worst decision of my life. Apparently there's nothing there. Okay. We seem to be good. Dude, go down. Thank you. We're going to try to open up an area here. I just realized we don't need to empty this out, do we? We just need to sludge it. Yeah. Okay, they drop logs as you do them, so... What is the oh god? What is the oh god? Okay, is it because the muscle strain? Probably because the muscle strain. Just seeing a character go, oh god, makes me think, oh there's zombies. Eyelids feel heavy, I know. What? Is that me making that noise? Alright. We don't need this sledge anymore. Sledge can go back there. I do want to drive this way a little bit to be able to see what we've got here. Now that it's open. What does that say? Oh, even that... Oh, it says Raven Creek. So are we out of Raven Creek? Oh. I have no clue where we are. Because this opens up a whole other area to me, possibly. Wait, what? Oh, you know what? I think I know where this is. Also, what the hell is this? Oh. Big diner. I've got to watch out because we are incredibly tired. We're ridiculously tired. I'm not getting out of the vehicle, though. Like, there's no freaking way I'm getting out of the vehicle. We're going to take these caffeine pills, though. Just to be able to wake me up a little bit here. There's another gas station here. Oh, that threw me off big time. Because I was like, what is going on with that freaking top? It's so short. Alright, so there's a gas station over here. Where are we? I am not familiar with this area at all. And keep in mind, Raven Creek did change a little bit from B42 to B41. A motel. A mysteriously small amount of zombies out here is another thing. So something tells me this might be outside of, like, the mapped area, so it's... Okay, I'm slightly worried about this because I can't see what that sign says. Oh. Okay. Alright, you know what we can do? We can, we have painkillers, right? Yeah, we have painkillers. Let's pop some painkillers to be able to fight all this freaking muscle strain we've got going on. Let's turn the headlights on just in case. As I said, there's a freaking Spithos. Okay, we're getting destroyed vehicles up here. Where the f are we? And there's our zombies. Okay. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. First of all, really nice police car. That would be a freaking amazing to be able to get. Second of all, holy crap, that went from 0 to like a gazillion zombies really damn quick. And we are not in the position to be able to fight them right now with how tired we are. Rather large spiffos. With some zombies in there. You know what? Do I go back there? It's just... We'll go around and see, but my problem is there's a lot of... I mean, there are a lot of zombies up here. I do want to get that freaking police car, though. There's a freaking police car that looks... Like, look at this. It looks so good. Yeah, there's a lot of zombies. What the frick is this? Don't like this. The fact that it's going to be hard to turn around in this. Plus side is we can just back it up, but... Holy shnikes! Ouch. Does this go to the shipyard? I just realized that. That might actually go to the shipyard. Yeah, alright, so this is the end of where Raven Creek is. Which, the funny thing is, it's clearly not. It just blocks the road. That's it. So I'm guessing that goes to the shipyard, which is where, like, all the shipping crates and stuff like that are. We're not there because the caffeine pills. There's still a lot of zombies, though. I want that damn car, though. That thing looks freaking awesome. You know what? We can take out a couple of them, right? Oh, maybe not. Muscle strain. Oh, no. I just realized the muscle strain. I mean, we seem to still be doing good, but it's simply because of Spear, right? There's a lot of zombies, man. This might not be a smart idea. The car is far enough back that I could run to it and get in there, so I'm not really too worried, but... Yeah, that might be a bit to be able to do this. We have the muscle strain, we have that. We're sad. Yeah, this muscle strain is quickly getting worse. Yeah, we need resting time. And if I really want this vehicle, and if I want to take it back, I think what I need to do is go back to that, that hotel that we saw. And maybe shack up in there for the night. Because we'll have water, we can refill on our water. We've got MREs in here, so... yeah, I think that is probably our best spot. The other thing we can do is turn on some AC, because we are cooking. It's 79 degrees outside. We're melting through zombies, so... so what we can do is we can quickly drive... I mean, there's a couple of interesting things out here. Not gonna lie. Do this just in case. I was gonna say, I'm really hoping that there's not zombies, but it looks like there is. How many, though? Yeah, I don't like how many windows there are. There's a lot of freaking windows in these. Let's just do a quick look around. There's a zombie in here as well. Okay, over here. Please, my legs. Yeah, we don't have another thing either. As I said, I would rather go up to the second floor. Oh my god! Wow! I'd rather not be close to the stairs. We'll take this one if we can. Actually, we'll take this one if we can. It's the furthest from the stairs. Alright. So many damn windows in this place, it's crazy. Alright. I don't even care what the TV channel is, man. Life and Living is not going to help us out, so, Brendan Movie Channel, I guess? I don't know. Bath towel in here. Some beer. Oh my god, we got a fresh hot dog. Nice. Alright, that is good stuff. We need some really, really, really freaking good sleep. I think what we're gonna do is... I feel safe here. Yeah, I do. I mean, we cleared the building. Even if a zombie comes through, the chances of them patterning all the way up to the second floor and then all the way across down to here when there's no light or sound cues, I think we're pretty good. If I really wanted to be able to play it safe, I could tear apart a bed and barricade. You know what? I think I want to play it safe. I think I want to play it safe. I don't know, I'm using a screwdriver to take apart a bed, but whatever. All I need is 2 nails and 2 planks. Just 1 plank on each is enough. I'll put them on the inside because that means they still break the window, which will wake me up. But it will not do the planks. So let's get the building. Let's put a planks barricade on there. Nope. Wrong one. Nope. Oh, a little bit more careful here. Nope. There we go. Alright, I feel a little bit better about this. Because, as I said, at least if someone comes by, they're banging on the door, they're smashing a window and waking me up, they're not just coming through. So, it just gives me a little bit of leeway here, a little bit of protection. Let's sit on the bed. Apparently we can't sleep yet, but that is perfectly fine because we have sleeping pills. And I will 100% take the sleeping pills right now. And I'll take off my mask to be able to not have that issue. So let's unequip the mask. While we're trying to get tired, why don't we go ahead and fill up our waters, and you know what? I think we deserve a wash. I think we deserve a wash. And then we'll drink and then fill our waters up. One of the things about high thirst, man, it's kind of a pain in the butt that I got high thirst, but it is what it is. Alright, with that, we are getting tired. Let's go ahead and rest. You, your friends, your family, and your loved ones, please stay safe out there. We are going to go ahead and rest up. We've got a day ahead of us to be able to try to get that vehicle back. It'll be nice. So we do have some pain. It's minor muscle strain now, which means it won't keep us from sleeping, and we are super tired. Let's get to bed. We'll see you guys again in the morning for day 41. Have a good night. And that's the end of the day 40 recording, and we should be able to get some good sleep here. Yeah. We slept fully by 7:50. That's actually awesome. Gives us a nice full day ahead. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna name that file real quick. What was day 40 already? What should we call that? I call it breaking out. We got 3 days down. I think we're gonna do this 4th day, and then I'm probably gonna call it at that point. We're getting 4 days down, so. Move or disassemble. Don't know if you can. Which one were you talking about? Walgren. I know it was like 16. All right, so we go back and we get that car. I probably want to go and see if there's a shipping yard over there too. I'm not going to lie. I kind of want to see if there is over there. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to clear that area, grab that car, and get that shipping yard. So there's going to be a lot of fighting today. Which will be good to be able to end it on. Let's get back to it. 8:41. We woke up rather early. That's a nice early wake up. And what I'm going to do to be able to... We're just going to go ahead and drink. Apparently we don't need to fill water, so we're good. Yeah, this is... It was a nice rest. It's a nice rest. Not hearing any zombies, so we should be good. Probably shouldn't have kept that door open. Alright, so we got a little backup spot if we need it. Do I think we need it? No, I don't think we do. Oh my. Never hurts to have an empty gas can. And you brought me breakfast and lunch. Ooh, stale jars of carrots. So, those even go bad. Interesting. Pioneering Carvers, we don't have that. Cultures of Prehistory. We don't have the Angler magazine, that's a nice find. Survival Schematic, Napstone Blade, don't have that. And we'll take the rubber hose and the empty gas can. Nice. It looks like a survival vehicle there. Actually kind of curious. Ah, not open. Not open, though. Just tons of stuff in the back. Alright. Pretty sure we have some spears back here still, so what we're going to do is we're going to get this stuff off of us. Into back of here. We're going to have some beef jerky for breakfast. We've got to be really piling up weight now, because I had to eat all those MREs. Yeah. To be able to stay alive, that's gonna kick my butt. We do have 4 wooden spears. Alright, and one of those will be attached to our back. Let's get back to it. We have a lot of zombies to be able to fight. And as I said, if that is what I think it might be, like a shipping container yard over there, there might be a lot more. So, alright, let's keep it right here, just in case we need to get away. Also interested in how some of these vehicles here. Oh. I have not seen an all. We have been woefully short on wrenches. Carpentry chisel, and we'll take an extra thing of leather gloves. Didn't expect that much in there, honestly. Hey, you guys all moved down there, huh? I do see some over here. know you feel like you're melting. Thing looks beautiful. Look at this freaking honking beast. Can we? It is a Fjord Mustang. Oh, that would be freaking awesome to be able to bust that. That thing looks awesome. Lots of zombies, though. See if we can, get them to be able to come this way. I just realized I need to do something else as well. Did I put it on? Yes, I did. Okay. That reminds me of the police cruiser from like the first Transformers, where it was like the Decepticon. I don't like the. I never like this angle of fighting. You know what? Let's just play it safe. Alrighty. Take a look at this vehicle. See if we could take a window out of here. We can. Nice. Really good condition, too. How much gas? It has gas, so... I'm curious as to... Oh. It has no armor. There's a spare wheel, but... I can't armor it? Maybe I can. The modifications. Yeah. Side skirts, a bull bar... Protect. Yeah, we can armor it. Okay, awesome. What have we got in here? Crash helmet. Alright, well... Oh, it's got a key in it! A locked car had a key in it. Interesting. I've never seen a locked car with a key in it. Dude, this thing drives so smooth. We needed a vehicle that had a siren. So... And this one does. Yeah. We need a vehicle that had a siren, so that's actually really big. Bulletproof vest. we don't need the roadblock back there, but I really don't need that anyways. Alright, so let's go ahead. I don't want to ruin the new vehicle. And it's not armored yet, so... we're going to drop it here. Vehicle key for the Ford Mustang. Ford Mustang. And then I will get my butt back over here, and we're going to go down that road and see what we can find. I could also toss all this in there. Really weird why we are... oh, I didn't want to toss the spears in there. Damn it. I didn't. Why is that? Get the spears. Trying to figure out why we're overweight. Can opener, okay. Pistols, I mean, we're not necessarily weighing anything that we should be overweight. Now, I do realize my carrying capacity will go up as my strength goes up, so that'll help. Alright, this is a worry of mine. Not gonna lie. We're gonna have to play this really safe. Oh, my screwdriver's out. Whatever. I did not mean for that to happen. With both hands. The back window is out on this thing, so I gotta be really careful. Thanks for paying attention there, buddy. Alright, let's... They kind of followed me down the road, so they're kind of split up a little bit here. So we got a couple of them split up. Fillet knife. Don't care about a fillet knife. Alright. A meat cleaver we can take. Okay, you want to hop over there, that's fine by me. Come back over here, please. I see that hat. Is that Carl Grimes? Get Carl, Papa. Can we get you over here? Hey. Hey. What? You're gonna make me do this, aren't you? Okay. We'll take another butterfly knife. Take a dehydrated meat stick. Thought I saw another zombie over here. Oh, there he is. Alright. We don't see any more packages, or we don't see any more big groups of zombies over there, so let's go ahead and work our way down. I don't really want to run, but... whatever, clever. We are overheating, by the way, so let's go ahead and turn up AC again. Bring that temp down. Alright, there it goes. Oh my, like, they just not screwing around here, are they? these little groups of zombies that maybe go, okay, what's up here? Because usually you only see conglomerations of zombies when there's, in B42, when there's loot in the area. So, looking around just in case they're coming from the wooded area. Not really too worried here, at least not right now. The only thing that does worry me there is that there is something really, really heavily populated at the end of this road. So, we will see. We will see. Well, your sledge, the logs, and fencing. Finally home in bed with my border collie. I don't need to... Yeah, nice. Welcome home there, shit. Damn. Well, maybe those Sam's Club antibiotic-free chicken tenders. I'm kind of interested to see what you guys have over there, because I know that a lot of things are different. It's also crazy that there's Sam's Club over there, but that makes sense, because Walmarts are everywhere. I don't know if you guys have Costco's in France, but that'll be kind of cool. Just to let you guys know, I do pause up to be able to answer chats. We're in the middle of recording it for the 1,000 Days in Zomboid Possibility series here. You guys will see all of this on the unedited channel, but the main channel will have these portions cut out. And then once I do end up doing like a supercut day 1 through 100, 1 through 500, and then 1 through 1,000, they'll be way cut down. So. Let's get back to this. So, what is up here? Because I'm seeing something on the mini-map off to the side here. Oh! Well, that's not what I expected. Alright, so if I remember this correctly from B41, this is the other side of the shipping area. The shipping area is over there. So technically this is outside of Raven Creek. Interesting. So what's to the south? Like, we're gonna have to tow our police car back. Not gonna lie, if I get that if I get the police car armored up, that's probably gonna be my main vehicle. Well, at least driving around vehicle. My main vehicle will still be the big truck because it's got all the storage and it's basically a mobile home, but and as much as I love the 998s, that thing just freaking... I mean, it can get through a lot more, let's face it. It's a smaller vehicle, which means, especially in Raven Creek, it has the possibility of better travel. So... Oh, this isn't good. The good news is it shouldn't take too much to be able to get this going. Alright, the one thing... Yeah, that's the one thing I'm worried about is freaking... the way this is set up. They still have towing issues in this game that make no sense. That's one thing they never fixed, is you need to fix, first gear. Once you get out of first gear and you're into second, it absolutely destroys your towing. And for some reason, they have never, ever fixed that. I wonder if it's because these are modded vehicles, but I think that's still a problem. I do want to tow this vehicle back to the checkpoint. Which is going to be a slow process, isn't it? Come on. Yeah, this might be a slow process here. I don't have... You know what I just realized? I'm an idiot. How to... I can't remember how to freaking set up, Oh, there it is. There we go. They'll keep us in first... Oh, damn it. It went to second gear. No. $30? 30 keeps us in first gear, but it'll tow a little bit easier? Yeah, there we go. That's a good... I can put on cruise control, and it'll keep me from going into... How did that... The hell? 25? Will that keep me from going into second gear? See, this is what I was kind of curious about, is what's off to the south here. I am curious as to what's over there, which we will check that out first before... Once we drop this vehicle off, we'll go down there. How... Oh, apparently this is just not going to work. That was weird. Apparently you don't start cruise control while you're in neutral, because then you just get stuck in place there, which makes sense. Alright, so 20. Is 20 good enough to not have to worry about going to second gear? Please tell me it is. Like, we need to find that happy balance where it's a steady tow without going into second gear, because going into second gear just slows, as I said, it just kills everything. It looks like 20 is it. Hopefully. It does look like 20 is it. Anything above 20 gets into second gear. So, that makes sense. Alrighty. So we can just tow this thing back to our checkpoint real quick. I still think we take the 998 back out, because, as I said, I don't want to ruin the police car. Okay, we need to slow down here. Didn't want to do that. Come on. Alright. There we go. Alright, so we got the police car down here, which is nice. Let's drive our butts back. Now, I gotta realize, I have that other vehicle. Remember, there's the generators down here. I want to take the car, or the, I guess I could probably tow them both, but I want to take the car back with me. The armor up. Alright, now we should be able to move. A lot easier here. I do want to see what's to the east here. I keep on saying south, but it's just down, but it's the east. If you're looking at it from this type of map. I don't know what's here. Oh my. I also didn't think there was going to be that much here automatically. Oh, there's a whole other freaking military base here. What the balls? I did not expect that. Alright, run back over here. I did not expect that. Should be using beta blockers, but I'm fine right now. What in the holy hell? Do you have a... Sir, why do you have an umbrella sticking through you? What in the world? Okay, we gotta be careful here because, as I said, we'd have other issues. There's a decent little truck there. Alright, yeah, that's the other thing we wanted to be careful for. Is this not considered Raven Creek here? Thankies. Problem is you can't read these signs. I wish there was an ability to, like, read the signs by just, like, clicking on them or something like that. Okay. What do we have here? Okay, it looks like a medical complex, almost. Oh. It's not a military base, it's just like a little checkpoint. In front of a bridge. Hey, get your butt back over here. Oh, you know what it is? It's a quarantine. Medical... It's a checkpoint, because it looks like, yeah... A holster. I do see some, That's actually kind of cool. The way that they got that set up. How it's two trailers, but with a covered area in between. I like how they did that. That's a good design. That's a cool design. Where it's like where it's like a covered area, but yeah. But two trailers. I like that. I haven't seen a design like that before. I was really hoping for medical. It's a crack in the road. Oh, infection control. Interesting. Oh god. I just realized they're gonna leap that. They're not gonna go through the proper areas. Interesting zone. As I said, I really like that building. Honestly, a nice little compound there as well. Really like the bridge design. Oh my god, there's a town here. There's a whole flippin' town here. Oh my god, is this what I think it is? Is this the town that has the insane asylum in it? What we're going to do is we're going to pick these up for 20 per, which is going to be too much to be able to pick up twice. Interesting. I wish they got the ability to be able to tear these apart. I know you can use a sledgehammer to destroy them, but the sledgehammer costs too much in having to get muscle strain. I want the ability to drive through here real quick. We'll make like a little defensive area over here. I guess I really didn't go into the tents to be able to see what were there, but they're not, yeah, over here. Can't make that up. you can't make that up. Same thing over here. We'll grab this, we'll put them down over there. Injuries by picking this up is crazy. It's crazy that I'm doing injury just because I have that for a little bit. But now we have an ability to be able to drive through here. It is 4:30 p.m., so we got to watch out a little bit. We're a little bit hungry. I also got to watch out because I'm plus weight here, so maybe we can stand to be a little peckish for a while. I think we can stand to be a little peckish. Good Lord, how far did I leave my freaking vehicle back here? Apparently way back. Yeah, I did. I was playing it real safe because I didn't know what was down here. Alright, now this is just going to be a drive-thru. I'm not going to... Well, maybe. We'll see. I'll try not to stop in there, but who knows? I get distracted pretty easily by things, so who knows? I just think it'll be dangerous if I drive around there and... Yeah, I mean, there's groups of zombies, so... Oh my god, there's an army... Jameton Army Surplus. A hit vids. A lot of zombies. Oh my. This is still part of Raven Creek. There is a lot of freaking, like, high-rises and stuff like that in here. Oh, it's a whole other town. This is crazy. Lots of big houses. Oh, there's a burnt down house. What is this? Oh, you know what? I think this is. There it is. It's the freaking insane asylum. It is the insane asylum. This thing is freaking grossly dangerous. Like, I'm pretty sure there are, like, a couple thousand zombies in there. Well, maybe at least a couple hundred. Alright, so now we know where that is. We don't have anywhere near the setup to be able to make that work. We do not have the weapon set up for this. Come on. You're still sitting over there. Whatever. Yeah, no. I don't have anywhere near the weapon setup for this. This is a freaking... I mean, it's huge. It's a freaking massive, massive place. And I don't want to get near the... But, like, can you see how many zombies are falling out of there? It's freaking huge, man. There's so many zombies. I suppose I could use things like this to be able to get through them. But the problem we're going to have is, like, let's say if I honk the horn or something like that, they're going to jump out these top windows, which do not have those around. So, like, these are all armored, but those top windows are not armored. Alright, so yeah, this is, like, the other area which has the insane asylum there. Now, from my understanding, that's actually a pretty secure area, because if I remember correctly, that's like the only bridge there. It's cool, though. That is so cool. So many big houses over here. Wait. Did that go around? Oh, there's another way over there. Yeah, I'm not even freaking trying that out. As I said, we're not getting out to be able to fight a ton of them. This is an exploration mission right now. To be able to see what we can find. Love these huge houses, though. Oh, I thought those were boarded up for a second. I was like, damn, is that a freaking... Is that a survivor home somehow? I mean, look at this. They're all just freaking cookie cutter huge houses. With miniature garages. Alright, so this is... There's a food market. Oh my god. I almost got the freaking... What do you call it? There's a so play here. Huh. Body chillness or fillness, ice tasty, legal services, rest of the 90s. See, this is where I know that's explosion, hit vids. You get a lot of zombies over here, so there's going to be something here. And we know that there is because there's an army surplus here. And I have a sledgehammer. Do I? There's also another so play down here. Book naked. Gas station is right here too. Oh, I mean, we can just do that. That works. You know what? Do I? Whatever. I'll want to fix this thing up eventually, but let's do this. I'm curious, are these counting? 1586. I don't think they're counting as deaths. Oh, they are. Oh, I suppose if I go into checking what they are, it'll tell me that the weapon is a vehicle. I mean, I think this rolled it open quite a bit, huh? Interesting, there's actually zombies in there. Oh, I didn't kill it. Curious what's back here then. Oh, wait, can I get... Oh. We're doing our thing, you know? I kind of want to get into this army surplus, that's why I'm doing this. Alright. Kind of curious to see what this is as well, because I saw shelves in there, and I don't know if it's another... The other thing I should probably do while I'm here... Probably check to be able to see, first of all, how the vehicle is doing. Oh, it's 77%. Interesting. Electronics store. Oh, maybe not an electronics store. It's a, oh, maybe an electronics store, yeah. Box of batteries. Home alarms. Cordless black phones and stuff like that, yeah. I was gonna say, I heard you breathing back there. Tracy Kirk. Just a little area for electronics and stuff like that. Alright, so it does look like there might be an area back there that can get in there, and these doors are open. Actually, I don't think you can get back there like that. Hey, come here. Come here, I see you. I see you. Hey! That probably wasn't smart. Yeah, because this dude's not... He's just not wanting to come here. What do we got here? I did call everything else up, though. I'm trying to save him. This is just not letting me. Alright, you're faster. A hunting knife? That's a good find. A military bulletproof vest. We haven't found one of those yet. Hunting camo. Alright, I kind of like those. We'll take those. You just lie down. I know. Hey. You're seriously? Okay. Wait, disassemble. Wait, what? No shot. You can use a welding torch to take those down? I had no clue. I mean, we don't have one with us, but still, I had no clue. Did I bring the... sledge with me? Yeah, I did. Have to be really careful here. Zombie's gonna be on me like stink on crap. as soon as I pop that. Or maybe not. Sledgehammer back in the back. Get really underweight. Hop on our flashlight. Just in case. Running. I was gonna say, I don't know where he is. Oh. Okay, this flashlight sucks balls. Screw that. We're not using this flashlight. That flashlight's terrible. I wanted to use it because it's green military. It's like, oh, that's not bad. No, that flashlight's terrible. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. We don't have another flashlight. That's interesting. I put it away somewhere. But we're right next to a freaking electronics store. Please tell me we've got a flashlight in here. I thought I saw one. The walkie. Megaphones, which is funny. We got a flashlight here. There we go. That's a lot better. Look at that. All right. We don't need the flashlight now. It's all open. M9 magazine. A bulky ammo container. Ammunition box. 6 boxes of 9mm. There we go. Holster and M9 magazine. 2 M9 pistols. We don't need any more of those. 3 more MREs. Gotta love that. Oh my. Oh. Okay. That was a carton of 9mm. Surgical cat, painkillers. Probably not a bad thing to be able to grab those, right? Yeah, we should probably grab the painkillers. Never hurts to be able to have a ton of those. Antibiotics. We don't have any of those. That's actually really nice. Fiberglass tape. We didn't have any of that. Not gonna lie, semi-disappointing right now. Because it almost seems like it's all... And the gas mask is there, but we have one of those, and honestly, it's not good. Curious what we can put those... We can put that in the flashlight slot as well. I mean, there's nothing in here. There's 0 guns. There's a lot of ammo in the back, which is nice. But there are 0 guns. Never mind, there might be one in here. Protected military case was actually empty. So yeah, there are 0 guns. Okay, not gonna lie. That's kind of freaking nice. If I wanted to, I could... This would be like the outpost for the area. We just need to get a bed in here, but... That would be the outpost for the area. Alright. We'll put all this back here. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think we're getting the carton of 9mm in there. Carton of 9mm is crazy, by the way. I don't even know how much is in there, but I mean, it's 8 kilos, so you gotta figure a box of 9mm is 8.8 per, so it's 10 boxes of 9mm in there. That's freaking awesome. Alcohol wipes can go in there. We're gonna keep the antibiotics on us just in case. They're not gonna be usable for things like, you know, if we get zombie infections, but it'll still be something at least. Alright, we are full up here. I'm gonna go take a look here real quick. Please don't be an alarm. Please don't be an alarm. Thank you. File. Long stick is another spear. Keyring. I don't... It's a residence keyring, but I don't know if that would be to... Are you making all that noise? You were. Very iffy here. Not bad. You know what I could do here? This is a crazy idea, but it could work. I could go down there, take out the stairs. Well, I suppose what I would do is come up here first. I could turn this into a little base thing here, for sure. And it would work. Very well. Just for this zone to be able to take it on. I think what I'm going to do is, especially since we have a VHS store over there, and everything else, what I could do, from where we're at there, I could sledge into that back room area there, maybe? But I'll need planks to be able to make that work. We're getting a little too late here, so I don't want to do that right this second. Alright, we don't need that. Yeah, that doesn't need to be on. It doesn't make that noise, so that's throwing me off. But we would have... think here we would have, I mean, so what I'm thinking is, if I sledge down into that room that has the security there, and then I put a rope ladder down there. I know you can fail rope ladders, which is part of the reason I'm kind of... I would rather have this downstairs in that really, really decent zone, but... I don't know. Alright, here's something we could do. If I pick up this flooring, can I break it? Yeah, that didn't work. I think my carpentry might be a little too high because it's level 6. Whatever. You know, whatever. We're good for now. What I can do if I'm really, really worried about something, I can go ahead and grab one of these cabinets and put it in the way. Don't like the fact that there's not stairs here. But what we can do is do that. It'll give us some extra timing. I don't think there's going to be anything that's going to come through there. And it's not blocking the stairs, so that'll just block it there. Alright, we are good. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot freaking worse. We do have some MREs. We do have that. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and kind of chill out here, though. Let's go ahead and get that mask off of us for now so we can chill. So unequip that. Thank you. There's an empty pan in here. There's some fruit punch. Instant popcorn. We have this pork chop, though. I'm going to go ahead and cook this pork chop up. We'll grab this empty pan. That up there. Can I put the pork chop on the pan? Baking tray. Transfer liquid. Pork chop. Apparently just place it in the oven. You don't need the baking pan. Okay, whatever. Put that in there as well. We'll turn that on. We're going to cook ourselves a pork chop and eat that. Good stuff, because if I was really smart about this, you could turn this into a zone of apartments up here by knocking out the stairs. Like, you could knock out the stairs to all of them and have a way up. I just don't know how you would do that. I mean, I know how to do that. Like, as I said, like, right here, what I could do is I could build stairs. I could knock out the floor here, and I could build stairs up from there. That really doesn't make any sense, because it would be, you know, a different zone. I could do it here. Like, there's all types of places where I could do it, to be able to open up those areas. And just have it in here where it's a little bit more secure. But... yeah, he's not gonna... Can I help you? Also, happy Easter, I guess. It's not Easter, is it? Some find chocolate, others find... oh, military... for the military complexes, yeah. Somebody just came up to me and went, "Meow." You little a-hole. What are you doing? Meow. Meow. How are you? You're just ready for bed. You're like, "Dad, it's bedtime." You've been on later than normal. You've been on for almost 4 hours, and you're normally only on for like 3. Well, guess what? I had some coffee, and I was really good with this. Yeah. I was as ready for this. Yes, I was. Alright. Go ahead and finish this off. Continue today's pork chop, and then we are probably going to roll to bed. All right, pork chop is cooked. Oven is off. Enjoy our pork chop. Hopefully it doesn't get us too up in weight. Hopefully it doesn't get us too up in weight there. All right, it didn't. It just filled us up. Nice. Nice. That's a good one there. All right. Some milk I didn't check. Oh, we have a fudgy pop for dessert. You know what? We'll get hungry in a second here. Also, the other thing that I really want to do, and I didn't even think about this, there's a pot of stew that's obviously rotten here, but what I need to do is pour on ground. I don't think I have a pot. And it's not allowed me to make like sterilized bandages and stuff like that. That's actually huge. Alright. We are in this area now. We get some sleep in here. Sheets, no. Just seeing if there's anything in here that we might be a residence key. Alright, with that, we're going to go ahead and get some rest here. I'm going to try to let myself get hungry real quick, because I want this dang fudgy pop. And it's not letting me eat it right now. And I want it. So please get out of the fold of bursting. There we go. It's no longer fold of bursting. It's still too full, though. It's stuffed. There we go. There we go. We're going to eat our fudgy pop. Because you got to enjoy the small things while they still last. We're not going to be able to make them anymore once the power goes out. So we're going to get some sleep. You, your friends, your family, and your loved ones, please stay safe out there. We will see you guys again. This was a good one. This was a good one. We found a lot of really cool things. Army surplus. We got a little base here. And on top of that, we ended up finding the insane asylum. This whole area could be really, really fun to be able to go through. All right. Have a good night. All right. That is the end of what I believe is the day 41 recording. We woke up at 9. And it's foggy again. What is going on? Why so much fog? Why so much fog? Too much fog. Too much fog, I say. Alright, it is 1:46 in the morning for me. We have been on for 3 hours and 46 minutes. I think it's time to probably get out of here. So, let's go ahead and... I'm going to close this out. Yeah, that was the end of day 41. So... Charming Town, let's say. Let's call it Charming Town. For day 41 here. All right. We got 4 days done. All right, with that, we don't have a ton of people on YouTube or on Twitch. Let's just go ahead and end it here. You, your friends, your family, your loved ones, please stay safe out there. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and, you know, keeping things going here and stuff like that. I appreciate you guys for all the support on YouTube and on Twitch. We will see you guys again tomorrow. Have a fantastic, fantastic night.